Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the Minimax algorithm, a powerful tool used in AI to make decisions in competitive games like chess, tic-tac-toe, and more. Minimax helps AI figure out the best possible move, assuming the opponent also plays perfectly. So let's dive right in. What is Minimax? Minimax is designed for two-player games where each player has opposing goals. We have a maximizer and a minimizer. The maximizer wants to get the highest score possible, while the minimizer tries to reduce that score as much as possible. The algorithm plays out all possible moves in a game, thinking ahead, almost like imagining future moves and counter moves. There are two players, maximizer and minimizer. The, One of the core components of Minimax is game tree representation, utility values at terminal nodes. We can picture Minimax as a kind of decision tree. Imagine we are playing a game of tic-tac-toe. At the top we have the current board. From this point we have a set of possible moves, each leading to a new board state. For example, if it's the maximizer's turn, they place their symbol on one of the empty squares, creating a new game state. Each of these states can branch out further with the minimizer's possible moves, and so on, until we reach the end of the game. Terminal nodes and utility values. Now, at the very end of these branches are what we call terminal nodes, where the game ends. Either one player wins, loses, or there is a draw. We give these outcomes numerical values called utility values. For instance, if the maximizer wins, that's a high positive score. It's plus 1. If the minimizer wins, that's a negative score, like minus 1. A draw might be scored as 0. Minimax works by analyzing these scores from the bottom of the tree. Back up to the current state, we assume both players are playing optimally. When it's the maximizer's turn, they'll choose the move with the highest score. When it's the minimizer's turn, they'll choose the lowest score. Let's look at the simplified tic-tac-toe example. Imagine we're at a point where the maximizer, playing X, has three possible moves. Let's say move A leads to a possible win for X with a high score of plus 1. Move B leads to a draw, giving a score of 0. Move C ends in a loss, scoring minus 1 for X. You might be wondering, does Minimax check all moves? That could be a lot, especially for games like chess with thousands of possible moves. Here's where alpha-beta pruning comes in. This technique helps us skip over moves that wouldn't influence the final decision, so we don't have to look at every single possibility. It's like saying, if I know one move is already better, there's no need to look further down certain branches. This saves a lot of time. So, to sum it up, Minimax is an algorithm that explores possible moves in a game, simulating choices for both players to find the best strategy. It's perfect for two-player, turn-based games, especially when both sides are trying to play optimally. With alpha-beta pruning, we can make it even faster by cutting down on unnecessary calculations. Thank you for watching. I hope you now have a clear understanding of Minimax and how it works in games.